Previously.
See how we're all talking in the microphones?
Yes.
Okay. And in no way am I going to adjust your voice in any way to make it sound stupid.
I totally believe that. You'll be high-pitched the entire time.
Two more movies that are very good.
That are the best ever made.
Some Like It Hot.
Whoa.
What? Yeah.
Whoa.
Yes.
You know, it's bosom buddies back in the 30s.
Bosom Buddies, fuck you. It came before Bosom Buddies.
Places, everyone. Demented Revolution. Opening in 5.
Jane, you ignorant slut.
4. 3.
Let's put a smile on that face.
2.
I'm a land farmer, motherfucker!
The revolution will not be televised.
This revolution will be podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Demented Revolution.
Welcome to the Demented Revolution. We are at number 8. And if you put the 8 on the side, it means what? Infinity. So that means that it is, this show will go on forever. We're sitting in our beautiful upholstered studio in Oslo, Norway, broadcasting live to you. And across from me, of course, codename Shannon.
What's up, guys?
Codename Joe.
Hello.
And our mascot, codename Danny.
Hello.
What's on the agenda for today, folks?
All right. We have some movie chit-chat, some interesting stuff going on, some reboots that I'm not too sure about. What about you guys? Got anything interesting?
I lost faith in Hollywood.
Weep for
a
humanity.
reboot. Everything's a reboot.
Everything's
No
a
more
reboot.
originality.
Okay, speaking of no more originality, you have a special review of a brand new
Independence
sequel.
A spoiler-filled review.
Yes.
Oh, this is going to be
Yes.
exciting because we're all big fans of Independence Day 1. It left so many unanswered questions like, why did this movie get made? And why don't they shut down theaters that show this movie? So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. So we're going to jump right into it.
Absolutely.
Let's do this
Let's
with
do
some
it.
movie chitty-chatty. Movie chit-chat.
Okay, guys, so there is a story that I thought was pretty interesting. They're going to reboot Death Wish. Have you guys seen Death Wish?
Oh,
Wait, Death Wish, Charles Bronson Death Wish?
Yes, Death Wish,
This could be
Charles
cool.
Bronson. Like, doesn't his daughter get killed and he...
Raped,
and he just goes nuts.
If you
and-
see the original, like, 70s, I think there was a 70s one.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is dark. Like, 70s, they just didn't care. They were like, they would show rapes for, like, a half-hour-long rape. Man, all brutal and nasty. It was, those movies are, like, nasty. And Death Wish, the rape scene was just horrifying. I think Jeff Goldblum, what's this? I'm tying it in with Independence Day. Jeff Goldblum was in Death Wish as a thug.
Jeff
Can you believe
Goldblum.
it?
Really? He was thuggish?
I think he was like,
Very thug.
he was one of the bad guys that, like, hey, how are you?
His Instagram ain't gonna
beat
But
you up.
this is why Hollywood is so bad. They need a thug, and they're like, who is the most dangerous guy that we can? Hey, this guy's right here. Let's just use him. But yeah, and okay, so the director will be Eli Roth.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you know it's going to be
Dark.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, starring
gory.
Bruce Willis.
What?
Shit. I'm seeing it.
Like Bruce.
So there you go. But it is, 70s films, I think they just didn't care. They just went way over the top.
They did. I think they were sort of pushing against the limits of the rated R rating. They were just like, we were just going to put whatever we want in here. And most of the time you wouldn't get an X unless you went completely crazy. Like,
Back then, no. Now you get an X and you just...
Do they even
Sneeze
make
wrong.
X's? I haven't seen an X rating.
RoboCop, the
ever.
first one was rated X
well,
Because the
ra-
murder
because
scene?
of violence.
well, rated X is the same as NC-17, correct?
No.
There's a higher rating than NC-17.
X
Which
is
is
like
X.
nobody sees it, right?
Yeah, but I don't
X
think.
is no one gets to see this movie.
I don't think any X movies have come out.
So NC-17 is no children under 17 admitted. Period.
Period.
Even
Period.
if
with
you
a parent.
even if you show up and be like, I'm a progressive parent and I want my child to see this, they no.
No,
So,
no.
but theaters are really enforcing that. But X, everybody claims X is just for pornography. But
Sure.
like I said, the first RoboCop, I think the last movie that was rated X was RoboCop, the mainstream. It was rated for rated X for violence. Which, if you ever saw the rated X version, the stuff that they had to cut out is hilarious.
I bet the 80s style gore.
Was it just a microphone robot
It
running
was-
around murdering people?
No, it was you know that droid. I can't think of
It
what it's
looked like a
called.
microphone.
Was it the Ed droid? That
Yeah.
one. When they do the demonstration in the boardroom, and they bring that guy up and he points a gun and the thing won't stop and ends up shooting him. The scene is actually super long, and the thing just continues to shoot him and 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 shoot him.
Oh.
So it's literally just a bloody
Oh,
mess.
with
and
RoboCop? Yes.
it's just and so that was one of the scenes where it just
I'm gonna
because
have to find
and it
this.
was so funny because I mean it's very funny because it's showing like satire on over the top brutality and da 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 but the scene just keeps going where the thing is just shooting like thousands of bullets into this guy when Travis is dead.
It's pretty brutal. It is.
The other scene that they cut out was when they were all the gang was killing Murphy and shooting
Yeah, I
body
know
parts
that
off
was
him.
very,
that
very
scene
bad.
lasted for a long. Because
Yes,
if you
I
watch,
remember
if
that.
you watch the regular movie, he's like they shoot his hand, he turns around, and next thing you know they shoot him, and like his arm is gone, and you're like, what happened? No, in the extended version you get to see all that, like piece by
thousands of
piece.
bullets.
It's pretty violent. Okay,
Where
so
they're just unloading and reloading.
I was just looking and it says the X rating was released for Midnight Cowboy, Last of the Mobile Hotspots, Beyond the Valley of the Dolls, A Clockwork Orange, Last Tango in Paris, The Evil Dead.
Clockwork Orange was that?
What was the last one?
The Evil Dead, it said.
Evil
Films,
Dead was rated
films
X.
that achieved critical and commercial successes were later re-rated R after minor cuts, including Midnight Cowboy and A Clockwork Orange.
Don't understand why Midnight Cowboy is rated X.
Probably a scene or something.
Yeah, Clockwork Orange had the right scene. And
Yo, that was a messed up movie.
Clockwork Orange had a lot of mess up.
Let's go for a quick in and out, Joe. Let's go.
a bit of the old in, out, yeah? Some of our spiced milk.
Stop, you're creeping me out.
So yeah, that is.
So we got on this because Independence Day 2 is rated X? Is that why?
No, we got on this because of Eli Roth and Bruce Willis.
Death Wish, that is correct.
And Death Wish.
I want to
do
see
you-
it. Sounds good.
Do you guys think it's gonna be? I wouldn't be surprised if there is an NC-17 cut, knowing Eli Roth and
Right.
just likes to push the envelope. I don't know how his movies still get
I don't
rated
know.
R
Some
now.
of his movies are. I'm not a fan of Eli Roth.
Neither
he
am
did
I.
that
Shock. He's a
He did that one.
the shock horror, you know?
He did that. Knock Knock with Keanu Reeves. Did you see that?
I heard about that, but
That was lame.
The last one I saw was Green Inferno.
Which I thought was kind of lame too.
Yeah, I did have
Because
the
hey,
person next to me like just covering their eyes, ready to barf.
we got kidnapped by cannibals. I'm gonna stand in the corner of this cage and masturbate.
Yeah, I didn't get that one.
Like what?
You need to relax at times of stress.
So
I'm like,
he
what?
masturbate in front of me.
What are you doing? We're trying to make a plan to
Let's
escape
not
here.
count on him to escape.
We're trying to make a plan here. You're in the corner masturbating. You're not helping
Yeah,
anything,
just it
John.
was a weird. Just I didn't get it. But then the one head priestess voodoo chick, kind of good looking. So I was like, well, that makes up for it. Masturbation, weird masturbation scene, uncomfortable. I mean, look, we're all masturbating right now, but you can't see us. So if it was video, we would say no.
What we're talking about, guys, is a scene. They're all trapped by cannibals in a cage, and they're all freaking out.
In a
and-
bamboo cage.
In a bamboo
Like,
cage, not
so-
like a metal cage.
yeah.
So everybody can see in, and they're just like on display. And this one guy, who is the leader of this environmental group,
He's like the biggest guy.
just goes in the corner and just starts masturbating.
And they're all like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
and he's like,
Well,
oh, this
if
helps.
he's gonna die, he needs to focus.
That's what he said. That's what he
Yeah,
said. He
this-
needs to be relaxed at this time of
center
stress.
himself.
Gosh, so
it's
now
just-
we know who to avoid.
It was so.
it was weird.
It was like this was unnecessary. This is so unnecessary.
But what would you do if you were stuck there?
I would masturbate someone else.
You would help him masturbate. Nice.
I wouldn't do it to myself.
Coach
I'm not
him through.
selfish. In times of dire stress, I'm not selfish. I help out.
Team player. Team.
Good old two-hander.
It's like that joke where you have to sit on your hand and make it numb. So
Stranger.
Stranger.
Yeah.
so you feel.
Love
but
that.
what I like to do is sit on my dick, so I feel like I'm jerking off. To
Oh wow, the things we come up with.
Movie chit chat.
Absolutely.
What movie are we watching now?
Okay, so there are two more bits of news that I think are pretty interesting. You guys tell me which one you'd like to listen to first. A serious actor in a silly film, or a silly film? Excuse me, a silly actor in a serious film.
Oh.
Silly film inside of a serious actor.
Inside.
Inside.
I agree. I think a serious was it a silly film? I want to see a silly film with a serious actor. Those I think are better hits than the other way.
A silly film with a serious actor. Okay, Bryan Cranston is going to be in the new Power Rangers.
Yes.
Oh, it's Zordon.
Zordon.
I
Yeah.
heard that
Yeah.
was real.
Yes, it's real.
It's real. He confirmed it on Twitter.
He's considered a serious actor.
He is now.
He knocks, okay? He's the one that knocks.
Say my name.
I love everything Bryan Cranston's done since Breaking Bad. I think has been.
As far as he
amazing.
can get sued by Beyonce for that. Say my name, say my name.
But yeah, it sounds good. I mean, yeah, I'm winning anything
I'm
Bryan
excited
Cranston.
for
I
the
want to
Power
see.
Rangers movie.
He's really
Had-
If they do
But
it right.
well,
If
no,
they do it right.
I will not be seeing that. I just
What?
That was not a declaration.
No,
that's
That's
because you're old.
I think
When I was growing up, when Power Rangers
That's
first
'cause
came
you're
out,
old.
Yes.
it
Yes.
was epic, okay?
it was, everybody was playing. Power
who's the Green
Rangers.
Ranger?
Yeah,
Who's the Green
Green
I'm the
Ranger.
Green Ranger.
Yes, everybody.
And then White Ranger came out.
Yo.
Every
No,
kid just jizzed on himself.
I think you
Yes.
mean the white Power Ranger. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's only years later.
It's funny watching him in UFC now.
I have
not
not
that
seen
funny.
him fight
He's-
yet. Is he getting good? I hope
He's
so.
okay. He's
Okay.
not a Power Ranger anymore, but
Obviously not. He
he's
can't
still-
transform, but you know, he
still,
can knock
it's
people out.
entertaining
He
to
doesn't
watch.
have his little flute dagger.
Oh wow. Okay, so
Don't-
I'm looking forward to Power
But
Rangers.
I enjoyed the first movie. Was it Son of the Ooze or something?
Ivan's Ooze.
Son of-
Ivan's
Oh my gosh, I don't
Secrets of the
remember.
Ooze.
Have some
My mom,
Ivan's Ooze.
my mom took me, my poor mom. She took me to see it. She was like, I have no idea what we just watched. It's just,
Like, what are you fucking kids
like,
watching?
what the heck?
In my day, it was Bugs Bunny and Roger
She
Rabbit.
refused to take me to the second one. I don't remember who took me to the second one.
Was
but
there a
it was-
second one?
They had two Power Rangers.
There was the
movies.
ninja one with Ivan Ooze.
They had two Power Rangers.
There was
movies.
two. Yeah.
Wait,
There
the,
were two.
The villain is named Ivan
Ivan
Ooze.
Ooze.
No. His name is Ivan, and he sold ooze.
And it was called Ivan.
Oh, that makes more sense.
I thought his last name was Ooze.
His last name
I don't
was-
remember.
is-
That was like decades ago.
Yeah, I know. It was a
was-
horrible movie. Horrible
It was
movie.
bad.
Oh no, it was,
But amazing for its time.
they're terrible. They're terrible. But so that's a so-called serious actor in a silly film.
I think that's cool. I mean, you got to step out of your comfort zone, step out of your boundaries, show people you got a little bit of everything. Do
But-
something funny, do something not too serious.
Absolutely. I wonder if Bryan Cranston
Well,
has kids or grandkids that are around
he did
the age.
Godzilla.
Yeah, but
Serious
he was
movie.
serious.
Yeah, it was
and
serious.
He played it straight. Did you notice?
Well, do you think he's going to be all campy in this one?
I definitely
I
think so.
don't think so. I think
he's
Power
Zordon.
Rangers.
He's gonna be telling them what to do. He's like God.
Yeah, I don't see much
Okay.
acting in this one though. Like,
You don't-
it's
so
just
you
gonna
think
be
it's
his
gonna be-
face,
He's just gonna be a big blue
a
face.
big blue
Okay,
face that floats
okay.
and says, "Go fight them Power Rangers."
Okay. Okay.
Power I've
So you
given
think he's gonna go for Frank Langella?
I think this is- I think this is a
Masters of the
paycheck.
Universe?
I
A
think,
paycheck.
I think
Yeah,
this is a
think so?
paycheck. That's what I think.
This is for the kids, man.
It's for the
For the
kids.
kids.
You understand? Brian loves the kids.
Oh gosh. Okay. So now for a silly actor in what I would call a serious film. Okay, you guys have heard that Danny McBride is going to be in the next Alien film, right?
Really?
Yes, Danny McBride.
Hot damn! That sounds amazing.
Now,
Danny-
see, out of both of those, that one sounds like the better movie. I made the
Yeah.
wrong choice. So I'm going to go with silly actor in a serious
film.
I
Yes.
change. I retract everything.
love
It's an official
Danny
Alien
McBride.
movie.
He is officially in the next
Wow.
Alien movie.
I am fucking psyched about this.
But who wouldn't jump at that chance
To be in the next
Alien.
Alien
Yeah.
It's the Alien franchise. I think all the Alien movies were good except for how many are there? 5? 4?
I
Five.
would say that.
Not with not
I would say
without
at
the
least
Predator.
3 of them were bad.
Three
The first
were
one.
good.
The first one was good. The first one was the thriller.
Yeah,
The second one was
good.
fun, rock'em sock'em robot deal. So the second
Third one was just weird.
Third one was
Depressing.
was that the Prison Planet?
Prison Planet.
Yeah.
Prison Planet. Yeah, didn't like that one.
The
Fourth one was.
is when Sigourney came back.
She came back. She was in all of. She
Well,
was
she-
not
she-
all of them.
well,
she was in most
which
of
they
them.
like cloned her or whatever.
Yeah.
She died in the third.
She died.
She died in third.
Wait,
and
wait,
then they brought her back.
How-
Resurrection wasn't
How
it called
did,
Resurrection?
how did she
Yeah.
die in the third?
She
Was
had
it-
an alien in
Is
her
it
the
Inside
whole
her, and then
time.
she threw herself into the fire.
That's
didn't
right. She
Yeah.
jumped
Yes.
in. She did the Terminator 2 ending.
Yeah.
So with
She-
thumbs up at the end.
So she jumped into the fire.
And the thing jumped out of her stomach right as she was falling down. She grabbed onto it and fell into the thing. Right? That's it.
Yes, I
She just
don't-
jumped in.
I don't.
No,
remember
that's what
that.
happened. She was falling backwards. The thing pops out and she grabs it and she's just thumbs up,
Thumbs up.
Epic.
Epic 80s finish.
Wow. Okay.
So the fourth one then was the one with Winona Ryder, right?
Yes, it was.
No, right, yeah.
Which I thought was okay.
Winona.
I thought that was good.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
wasn't bad. It kind of gave a new twist. But then they started doing the mixes between Alien vs Predator.
No, those are stupid.
And then they
That was it, wasn't it?
No,
the
Prometheus,
Prometheus.
technically is an alien film.
Like, cause is this gonna be a new alien or is it
This
Prometheus
is
turning into alien?
this is the direct sequel to Prometheus, and it's being called Alien Covenant.
Yes.
Fassbender is back.
Okay.
And
See, the only
I
thing
got
good
his
about
head ripped
Prometheus was the abortion machine. I think we all should have those.
abortion machine. I thought Prometheus had moments of brilliance and moments of stupidity.
Yeah,
like,
Very stupid.
Yeah.
like the map makers got lost. Like they were like, "Oh, we just made a map of this place. Now we're lost." Like, wait, what? You just made a map of this place? Oh, hey, we should take our helmets off now. No, wait, what are you doing? Stop! I got mad at stuff like that, but I thought that visually it was amazing.
Visually, the sets were amazing.
Yeah,
and the
I
movie
just-
was fucking stupid.
there's so
What
many
about
things
that
that didn't make
badass
sense.
chick
There
that was
is
like,
only-
I'm the best, and then it's falling on me. Let me not go sideways. Let me just run backwards and get squished.
I was mad the way Charlize Theron died. I was like, that was so.
She was in that movie?
Yes. So was Idris Elba.
And this is what, the 20th anniversary of Alien? Or 25th anniversary of Alien? There's an anniversary of Alien.
Alien.
Alien the number one.
The first one was at least it could be 30 by now.
1979.
Oh Jesus! Like going off 40.
Going on 40 years, yeah.
So
Alien-
1986. So maybe it's Aliens that I'm thinking of because I know they're doing something out in
Aliens.
San Diego,
Okay,
some
yeah.
kind of anniversary
Yeah.
they're showing. It's got to
So
be
it's probably
Aliens
30 years.
that you can see. 30 years Aliens, and I really enjoyed Aliens. I thought it was a lot of fun. James Cameron did that.
Yeah, that was excellent. But definitely, Danny McBride, I'm looking forward to this one. Definitely. Because I've been looking
But I don't think he's gonna. But is he gonna be like the wise, cracking?
I
Funny
think
guy,
it'll be
or
like
is he
the
gonna-
Chris Pratt style.
Is he gonna play
like,
it totally
he's funny.
straight?
I think
But-
he'll
but
have
do
some
you think
funny
he-
elements, but
You think he's
I think he's gonna play it true. I think he's gonna
Or is he
do
gonna?
good.
Is he gonna
straight.
be like what the hell's the guy's name that Paxton?
Bill Paxton. Yeah, there you go.
And
yeah.
in Aliens.
Aliens. Yeah, I
Okay.
think
Is
that's
he gonna be that type of guy?
Okay, that could be interesting.
A little couple one-liners here and there. Maybe they'll get him a little fit for the role. He's a little overweight.
He's a little chunky.
Let me show you the first picture that has been released with him. I mean, it's really just him talking to what seems to be the director about a scene,
He
and
don't look like a guy
he doesn't
fit
look
at
like
all.
he's in any shape now.
Yeah, I know, that's the
If
same
you
guy.
see this, he doesn't look like he's
Danny
in any shape.
McBride doesn't.
He is many shapes.
He's
many shapes.
Kenny Powers in space, man. I'm digging this. This sounds amazing.
I think that's gonna be interesting. They are bringing back Noomi Rapace, who played Elizabeth Shaw in Prometheus. So basically, it's a sequel to Prometheus. I hope it actually makes Prometheus into a better film.
Right, yeah.
interactive.
And then we can be like, oh, that's what happened in Prometheus.
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah,
want.
like,
because
so-
I
yes.
love the whole Alien saga.
I don't like a
Predator.
movie title that I can't.
You don't like a movie?
Prometheus?
Can you spell Covenant?
No.
Oh,
Are they gonna redo the Predator now and end up tying it all together?
I wonder. I don't know. I
they
haven't
should
heard
do that.
anything
They
about
should
would
not
be
do
awesome.
that.
You think Predator should
Hollywood
come back
will do that.
again?
I have faith in Hollywood.
How many Predator films have there been?
I hope they keep making
17.
them. I love them. There's Predator 1, 2, then there's Aliens vs. Predator, Aliens vs.
Alien.
Predator 2,
Yeah.
then there's Predators, which just came out recently.
Oh wow! So that's
Predators.
5.
But that's about child pornography.
Wait, who is in Predators?
Adrian Brody.
I did not see that.
Was
Wait,
it him? Are you sure that's not the?
How can you mistake Adrian Brody?
Yeah,
He's
that
got
little
Toucan Sam
needle
nose.
face, yeah.
Oh, Adrian Brody, the white Snoop Dogg.
There you go. Oh, perfect. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adrian Brody. I like that movie. That was good. I just like Predator. I just grew up with it. I love monsters. I love science fiction. I just all those movies just bring back that nostalgia.
I've only ever seen Alien versus Predator in the first one. The second one was when he was in the city, right? With
With Danny
Predator?
Glover.
Danny Glover. Yeah, I don't.
What's the best monster movie? Shannon,
Skip pass.
Joe,
Predator 1.
Predator 1 best monster movie. Yes. Daniel,
It's a tough one. Best monster.
best monster movie.
This is where we
Not
insert
monster that lives
the
under your bed.
The Jeopardy music. Right?
Monsters Under My Bed. That was awesome.
Monsters Incorporated. I would
Monsters.
What was that one where they'd like while you're sleeping they'd lift your bed up and come out from under the stairs that were under your bed?
Huh?
Danny, is this
Oh,
something that
it
happened
was
to you
the
in real
movie.
life?
Are you?
It was the movie.
What?
It was something monsters.
This is about Uncle Jeffrey.
That the monsters would lift up your bed.
Yes, like
And-
the kids would stay sleeping and like
And they would crawl out?
yes. Oh my God.
I think this is a delusion that you
No,
have.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Oh,
I'm going with
80s?
John Carpenter's The Thing.
Ooh.
Boom.
That's-
Drop the
that's-
mic.
That is a very, very good one. I would say subconsciously, I would say it would have to be Freddy Krueger. I know he's technically is a lot.
He's not a monster.
Yeah,
He's
he can talk.
misunderstood.
If he can talk, he's not a monster.
Monsters can't talk. The Thing talked.
Me monster.
The Thing talked. The Thing imitated other people.
See, it imitated, didn't talk.
Didn't talk. It was just
Didn't talk in its own language. If it
Exactly.
talked in its own language, it would have been like clickety click click click. That's how aliens talk, by the way.
I just think I
They
found
talked like a Zimbabwe
little
drug
monsters.
warlords.
It was called Little Monsters.
Oh,
Remember they come from under the bed?
Yeah.
Wait, was
do
this
not
like
remember
a
this
kids
movie.
movie? Like a little kids movie?
Yeah, is this a kids movie? That scared you?
But from 1989, okay? I was a little kid.
Hey,
Okay?
it's all right. I was scared of the toilet from Look Who's Talking. So
So you're scared of the toilet?
I
That
was scared
explains so much.
from Look Who's Talking. Yes,
Now I know what happens to my
Was
curtains.
it 1, 2, or 2?
it was the one where the toilet was talking. We talked about this. Oh gosh. Anyway. Yeah. So everyone has
Well,
something.
Godzilla was a fun one.
Which?
Godzilla, see, I can't put Godzilla in a monster movie because he's such a cultural icon.
But he's a monster.
He's not a monster. He's a lizard. I have
He's a
lizards in my
freak.
backyard.
He's a,
So.
he's
He's
a monster.
he's just a big monster. It's like making fun of Down syndrome people. He's just a big monster.
Oh,
Just because of his size. Just leave
Just
him
a
alone.
big dumb animal, folks.
Oh my.
That's all.
God.
So what? He's a bigger lizard than most. So what? Can't judge the
I would
guy.
love to see him fight the Cloverfield monster. That would have been a good fight.
Cloverfield monster. You know, even
It
as
has
much
backup.
as I hated Cloverfield, the original, the first, not Cloverfield Lane, but as much as I hated it, it was stupid. There are moments where it's like, oh, this could be good. This could be good if it wasn't so stupid. But I was listening to the commentary to be like, what am I missing here? Because this movie was horrible. And the guy goes, yeah, we wanted to make this alien like it was a child that got lost from its parents.
I didn't get that.
And was like, you know, just terrified and rampaging through like downtown New York or whatever because it was so scared. And then I'm like, this turns the movie into something horrible. And I was like, so we're destroying this poor thing. It's like, mommy, kill, destroy. It's like, dude, this movie makes it even worse now. But I will say the thing had little spider things that would fall off it and stuff. So it's like, you know what, kid? If there was a kid lost in a store in Walmart screaming "mommy" and then little spider things are falling off and come attack
gotta
me,
kill him.
it's like I gotta take you out.
That
Sorry, I
kid,
gotta take you
that
out.
kid's gotta die. Oh my god.
So listen up, parents. Don't take your kids to Walmart with little spider things on them. The Demented Revolution will take him out.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so another story. It's just a mild story, but I think it's interesting that I just wrote it as the Statham will be back for Spy 2. So basically, Jason Statham was in Spy. I like Spy a lot. And
Which Spy?
Spy was good. Melissa McCarthy.
the one that came out last year.
I enjoyed.
Did you see
I
the
enjoyed
movie?
Spy.
No.
It was actually, I would go on to state that it's probably her best movie she's been in. When I say best, in that they finally use her in a way that
Are
doesn't
you
just
also
rely
including
on
Gilmore Girls?
movie.
I consider Gilmore Girls a movie.
6 seasons, huh?
It's a long movie.
It's a long movie.
His favorite.
I would say
she was in Gilmore Girls, all right?
Yes, she was.
Was she?
was. Yeah, she was in Gilmore Girls. That's
She was the mom's friend of the chunky girl.
I believe.
Oh my God!
so.
Wait a detective work. Was she the big one?
Yes, so she was in Gilmore Girls, but I would say that Spy. I would recommend Spy to you only because
Spy
it's
was
really
fun.
good, and Jason Statham is hilarious in it. He plays this completely over the top, crazy character who's like such a self-serious spy. He's like, yeah, I jumped off a bridge and set myself on fire and pulled off my arm, all for the sake of the mission. Everyone's like, nobody asked you to do that. What's wrong with you? Like, it's
Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah, Spy's
it's
actually
good.
worth it.
I
Spy's
like
All right, it's going
Spy
on
is
the
good.
list.
So for me, the fact that he's going to be in the second one, I'm excited. I'm happy because not every movie. I don't see every movie with Melissa McCarthy.
I do.
I didn't like The Heat. I know most people did. I
Didn't-
hated Identity
Was it
Theft.
The Heat or Heat?
The Heat? No, Heat was with De Niro and.
I think
Chino.
Melissa McCarthy was in that one
Do
too.
you think she showed up?
I think she was in the street in one of the cars when they were going down and shooting out the street. I think she was in that.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
A lot of people
fact.
don't. Little factoid for you. Melissa McCarthy, extra in Heat, and later became The Heat.
Little known fact that Melissa McCarthy is Jenny McCarthy's first cousin.
No.
Yeah, and she turned out to be the more talented one.
Who would have thought that?
You would have thought
To be
that.
fair, put me down.
Another fact about Melissa McCarthy, she is in no relation to the ventriloquist dummy Charlie McCarthy. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, wow.
What
So
about Paul
Yeah.
McCartney? No, there's an N there.
Damn, that was so close. She was the fifth Beatle almost.
Almost. But yeah, I think that's interesting.
Any relation to Senator McCarthy from the Blacklist era of the 50s?
I don't
History.
know. It would explain some of Jenny McCarthy's success.
Jenny McCarthy's success is from the neck down. That's
Really?
her success.
The mouth might be in there.
In her face as well.
It's the mouth and nose that made her famous.
It's her mouth because you see them and you
What
immediately
made
recognize them.
Jenny McCarthy famous is that she's got a good body. That is the only thing that made her famous. Then
She's attractive. She's attractive.
Then afterwards, she was like, "Look, I'm kooky," and people are like, "Yeah, pretty and funny, well, double threat." Until people realize, "Oh, it's not that funny."
No,
So-
you can find pretty and funny. I mean, I would even
Where? Melissa McCarthy, perhaps?
Sarah Silverman, I think most people would say. Now, I don't like all of Sarah Silverman's stand-up, but I would say that she's definitely way
Jesus'
funnier.
Magic was magic.
She's definitely way funnier than Jenny McCarthy.
Yes, I
Definitely.
agree. I think what's her name? Jenny McCarthy.
Oh.
Oh, my eyes. Oh, she's,
Love it.
She's so dumb.
Okay,
though.
now Melissa McCarthy naked.
Okay. Are you trying to break your...
Dude,
what are you doing?
Stop.
You know there's somebody who's
I
like,
just ate,
Photoshop and go.
Sure, Photoshop.
Yeah,
This
because
comes out.
she was caught in the hacker scandal a couple years ago. Sure. That's
Nothing. They got nothing.
Of course they don't. She's not gonna...
But I was expecting at least some Photoshop
He's
something.
disappointed,
Nothing.
everybody.
I am disappointed.
He's disappointed.
Melissa McCarthy, hottie.
Okay, guys. So, other than that, there's just a couple of media-related news. When I say media, I mean like posters. Like the posters for Suicide Squad. Have you guys seen them? They are pretty wacky. They're very colorful.
Yeah.
Seen that, very colorful.
They're extremely bright colors.
Pretty colors. See who they're going for? Pretty colors.
Would you pull it up for, for
Suicide,
Danny?
pretty colors. Suicide.
I get. Are they trying?
Jenny, why are you making it so colorful?
Are
Jenny?
they trying to invoke an acid trip when you walk into the theater? I don't understand what they're trying to do.
So that they hand out acid before you go in.
I would not be surprised. Everyone comes out. The movie was great. Like,
Changed my life.
Look at all the pretty colors. Whoa.
So,
yeah, it's. I'm not sure where they're going with this, guys. I know.
it looks kind of like the Mexican thing. Is that what you're talking about?
Mexican
Like the Day of the
thing?
Dead stuff.
Like,
Day of the Dead.
that's like
War
like
is.
that.
Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
So you're talking about it's kind of like that. I look at that and I see Mexican.
Yeah, but there
I see Mexicans.
there are newer posters.
I'm gonna remake Sixth Sense. I see Mexicans.
At Home Depot.
It's like this.
Shannon took over my tablet. Don't look at my porn. That wasn't in there.
Don't keep swiping. Don't keep swiping.
Don't. Check out these absolutely crazy suicide posters. That's one of the first hits.
Suicide posters. Kurt Cobain.
They said no. I meant like this crazy, guys.
Oh, look at
This is
Oh, this looks stupid.
what? Look at that. It looks like a
I
cereal.
was gonna say
It's supposed to be a
I want
cereal.
some cereal.
It's some cereal. Oops.
Oh,
No.
no, it's
So yeah,
gonna be
that's how they
redirected.
fool you to click the
that's
ads.
all the porn.
Yeah.
It's
Look
all
at
the
this,
pop-ups
guys.
come up.
It's
I'm still seeing Mexicans. I'm sorry.
wow. You
The whole
do you
thing.
see Mexicans
oh, but
wherever
Will
you
Smith
go?
is real. Everybody else is cartoony. Will
No,
Smith's real.
he's
I hope.
That's not
So
real.
isn't he supposed to have like a mask on or something?
Yeah.
who?
I don't know.
Deadshot.
Like Deadshot.
Yes.
He always has that.
Isn't
eye
Will Smith supposed to be a good
sensor
actor?
visor thing.
He is a good actor. The problem is
Who's that?
with
Will Smith, though, he's falling off.
he hasn't done anything in
You know what?
years.
What
When
was that
Will
thing he
Smith
did with
flies
the
in the
sun,
plane,
where
I
he's
like
like,
to
"I'll
look
stay
up and
here,
make a
you
wish
go
on a falling
Be a
star.
Huh?
What was that movie where Will Smith got hurt and he's like, I'm gonna just stay here. You go do the whole movie.
Everybody's done a terrible film. That was a terrible film.
Do you know how many movies
After
Will Smith has used the line "Let's go save the world"? 13.
Really?
13 movies. Someone actually did
Outta
it.
here.
Someone actually did a count because in the Suicide Squad when he goes, "Let's go save the world," it's like, oh,
How many
that sounds
times
so
does he
stupid.
say?
And it's like, yeah, how many times did he say it? 13 times he has said that. In
He's
movies.
not the only actor to reuse
What if that's part of his
motifs
contract?
like
He
that.
has to
But no, it's just
He's not the
Will
only one.
Smith is. I can see him being all. What's the word I'm
Did
looking
you?
for?
Did you?
Because he did say to Independence.
Pompous. He's super pompous to be like, I want to be the guy who saves the world. I'm Will Smith, Fresh Prince.
By casting a major
With-
actor
with
in that
flavor.
role, you're not going to get.
With Flavor Flav.
You're.
He don't curse in his raps.
I think that's part of the thing that they bring to that when they cast Deadshot, they knew that they had Will Smith, and they were like, okay,
I would rather see
We
Will
cannot
Smith
cover
as
his
the
face.
Joker.
as the Joker.
Let's go save the day.
Why would
Remember,
you say
we're
that?
bad guys.
Why
I'm the bad guys, bad boys.
do you know what? Do you know what? Why do I feel like some time ago, maybe a few years ago, some people sat around in a room just like this one. They said, "Who should we cast as the Joker?" I don't know, that guy from 30 Seconds to Mars. Yeah, let's get that guy.
I didn't see how that came up. Yeah.
Yeah, like there's a lot of crazy.
Will Smith was the one who said, I want Jared Leto.
Like Jared Leto.
And they're like,
is-
whatever you say, Mr. Smith.
Like Jared
You
Leto.
saved the world like 13 times. Oh, I can't stand the guy.
Will Smith, I think he just was oversaturated for a while, and unfortunately, he tried to make his kid a movie star, like you said, Danny, and it didn't work, and that's the problem.
Ugh.
It did not
That was awful.
work. Yeah, but
I'm injured kid, son. Take over.
he's not. But he's
Be a hero.
he's
Save the world.
But he's not the only one. He's not the only one to do that. We were just talking about yoga hosers and how terrible that's going to be, and that has Johnny Depp's kid and Kevin Smith's kid in it.
So,
It's
what do
gonna
you
be
got against
terrible.
children?
What do I have against children? See now. So when it was Jaden Smith, it was okay.
I
but now
got no problem with Jaden Smith. I got a problem with Dad. I got a problem with Will Smith.
you have a problem with
Because of
Kevin
because he
Smith
comes
and,
across super
Johnny
arrogant.
Depp.
I mean, just to watch his movies, I'm just like, I bet you're a real douchebag in person. I bet if I were to come up and meet you, be like, hey, Will, he'd be like, please step up. I'm saving the world. It's something stupid.
Like, hey, in the picture, $50.
Especially after.
It'd be more than
Independence.
that. It'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
more than that. It'd be way, way more than that.
He would have his security roughed out.
He's. I would say that he has an arrogant persona, but he's a movie star. Loads of people do. I would say
No,
that
name 17 more.
17. Okay, everybody.
No.
Name 17 more stars who are more
Who
arrogant.
come across as arrogant.
Who come across as arrogant? Matt Damon.
Matt Damon
Ben
comes
Affleck.
across as an everyman. I want to have a beer with Matt
He's
Damon
a-
every time I see him.
Every man? Do you mean
looks like a
Matt
douche.
Damon? You mean Matt Damon?
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe. Ooh, that is a very good one. He counts as 15 right there because his Russell Crowe is so crazy.
Mel Gibson.
Ooh, boom.
Oh, he doesn't come as
Gibson.
arrogant. He comes across as insane. So there's a whole
There's
different
There's
genre.
arrogance in there. There's arrogance in
He's
there.
a racist insane. He comes across as the guy on the street corner that's like, man, let me wash your windows, man. That's because you ever seen him with his beard and everything? He looks like a
Yeah.
wild, like crazy man. So
There's a
he does not count. I guarantee I
He
could.
doesn't count.
I guarantee I could walk
He
up to
really
Mel
should
Gibson
count.
and talk to him, and he would be fine. I would just be like, "How about these blacks over here?"
Yeah, and he'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, right? He'd be like, right, man?
He'd be like, "Whoop, shoo, shoo."
I just feel like
Let me wash your windows. I'd be like, "Okay, Mel, I'm not driving a car right now."
oh my gosh.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise is come on.
Tom Cruise, I think, would come across as phony, but I guarantee he would still talk to you. I guarantee he'd be nice to you.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be real though.
It doesn't matter. That's
It-
movies. Movies
so
are fake.
What did I just say about personas? I think.
But he'd still be nice to you. Whereas I said Will Smith, not nice.
All right, so let's
from
let's
no
I think
interaction.
Will Smith
It's
would be nice though.
you have
It's-
no
Oh, dream on.
basis.
like
You
with
know-
cameras around, nice, but
Well,
Yeah, well, so
no
would-
cameras
so would-
around.
Everywhere in this
Guys,
world, though. You gotta
guys,
understand.
Tom Cruise would be nice with cameras around, but
I
without
disagree.
cameras, he would slice you open.
I've heard stories about Tom Cruise that said he is the sweetest man. And there's no cameras around.
I love
He's in
how
love with Katie Holmes.
And these are stories from people that are in the biz.
in the biz.
So let's switch this Fight Club style. One actor that you could just beat up. Just go ahead. You can go ahead. Just
One
beat the
actor
shit
that
out of
you
him.
would
That way
just
that
like-
I want to, or that
That
I
you-
think I could take.
No, that you
no,
want
because
to.
that's a different thing.
Because Macaulay Culkin, I think I could take that guy. I think I could take him.
But an actor
Or that kid
you,
from Jerry Maguire that was like, a human head weighs 8 pounds. I think I could take him in the Jerry Maguire.
One that just needs his ass kicked.
Actor that needs his ass kicked.
Or
Ooh.
her ass kicked.
Tough one.
I have one, but it's so obvious. We already mentioned Mel Gibson, so
He doesn't need his ass kicked.
he really
Because everybody knows he's crazy.
He's kicked his own ass.
Yeah, he kicks his own ass. So you need somebody that's like completely in denial that anything's wrong
Johnny
with
Depp.
them. Really?
Joe, here we go.
I think
Johnny
he
Depp.
deserves a slap, not an ass kick.
I would say he deserves more than that. He's got
A slap,
fiction.
okay, and then a backhand back. I'm gonna give him that. One forward and then back.
Nah,
So,
he needs more than
and I think he'd snap right out of it and be like, "What am I doing? I'm Johnny Depp."
I think he needs to
Give me
get
a wig.
He needs to get a divorce from Tim Burton because I can't watch any.
Oh, there you go, Tim Burton. I want to kick the shit out of Tim Burton.
Tim Burton.
Wait,
Wait. Tim Burton is worse than Johnny Depp.
I want to kick the shit out of the writers for Independence Day and Independence Day 2. No, wait. The people who greenlit that. Because they're just like, this is great. Whoever said, yes, this movie needs to be made. That's
the one.
That's the one who gets beat the shit.
I want to kick the shit out of Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I don't
Wait,
know why.
why?
I don't know why, but something about his face. I just want
just
to
wanna-
Wow.
his suckle.
You just want to punch Joseph. What did he ever do to you?
I just watched that record show and then.
Christian Bale. He comes across as arrogant.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yes, Christian
He
Bale.
can get his ass kicked,
Did you see
definitely.
Christian
his
Bale.
flip out he did over that guy in Batman?
Totally fine. That one's fine.
Oh,
I excuse that one. You
I'm
mean the one?
acting here. You're gonna
in-
walk past
That's
behind
Terminator.
Me.
He did that.
that was
No.
in Terminator. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was in Terminator.
Terminator Salvation.
It was in Terminator Salvation. He did that, which is like
was in it.
Terminator Salvation is the movie that you freak out over. That is.
Probably that's why, because he's like, fuck, I'm gonna turn this.
I'm in
movie
this
is horrible.
movie. Yeah. Who else? There's a lot of arrogant, annoying.
Plenty of need her ass kicked.
George Lucas, I'd kick the shit out of him.
I would
Ooh,
not.
not a
Do you
bad
know
one.
why? The only reason why I feel like he deserves to be saved from an ass kicking is that he's donated millions and millions of dollars to charity. It's
That's why
insane.
no one has kicked his ass.
No one has, but he's still. That's not enough to
deserves it.
save him. That's not enough to save him.
And then he sold it to Disney. He sold.
Yeah, all of that money he
ruined-
donated to charity.
I don't care. He
That's
ruined the
millions
kids.
of hundreds of
He
millions of
ruined the
dollars.
kids.
He ruined the kids.
Yes, you
the
can pay.
ki-
He paid
the-
for therapy.
The children.
That's about it.
The children. Which children?
Vin
Which children?
Diesel. I'd like to kick the shit out of him.
I would love to
Vin
see him do
Diesel.
that.
Why? He makes bad
No,
movies.
I just because if I kick the shit out of him, people would be like, ooh, Wayne's strong.
You kick
He's
the
a
shit out.
badass.
And The Rock. I want to kick the shit out of The Rock too.
Oh,
Both at the same time. Choo choo choo.
in your dreams. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I know.
Yo,
James Cameron.
Oh yeah.
James
Oh,
Cameron.
Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino. Quentin Tarantino, you could probably take because I mean he just looks like he's just the highest.
There's an
balls all
arrogant
the time.
bastard for you too.
Oh, look
Yes,
who-
he is.
Look who showed up on the arrogant movie star list.
Will Smith.
Thinks he's the biggest
Well,
movie
it's him
star
and
in the
his son.
world.
He was
Maybe it
for
was his
the
son
longest
you're
time.
talking about.
He was the
Read
biggest
the
movie
story.
star in the world. No, Will Smith. Will Smith believed that he was the biggest movie star in the world because he was.
He was
He
for a while.
was. You can't take that away from him.
Well, he did Wild Wild West.
He did Wild Wild West. Wild Wild West was bad, but why is everybody looking at him like he's the only one behind everything? It
But
was
he
not
said
him.
yes. He should have said no.
He should have said no. They basically said, "Hey,
His mother
you-
should have said no.
Whoa.
You're just a terrible person." So as time goes on,
Zack Snyder. Oh,
Zack Snyder.
I was waiting for that
I'll
one.
give you that.
I was waiting for
Zack
that
Snyder.
He
I will.
needs to get his ass beaten.
Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder. He's pretty buff. He could probably take you though.
one.
He really could. He really could. Like he's.
I would
he's
have
just
a
cray
baseball.
cray.
I would have that Walking Dead Lucille bat with a barbed wire.
He's-
Besides, what would you do? Be
Get
like,
the flowers.
hey man, didn't you like Watchmen?
Oh, Zack Snyder,
Straight
and
Capone
they're
him.
and they're still giving him more movies to do. So that's.
Yeah, Zack Snyder. He deserves to. Him and Will Smith together just plunk their heads together like Mo. Clank, bang.
I love how Will Smith hasn't done a movie in like. Well, he did Concussion last year, but for before that, he
I
hadn't done
enjoyed
a movie
Concussion.
in years. Yeah, so.
But I think the whole. But still, I can't stand Will Smith. And the Demented Revolution continues from Oslo, Norway. Deep, hidden underground. I tell all of my listeners, all of our listeners, that the next segment contains spoilers.
What's that word you use?
Spoilers.
I like that word.
Spoilers.
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 Spoilers? What spoilers?
Welcome to the spoiler edition of the Demented Revolution. On topic today, Independence Day 2 Resurgence? Resurgence.
Yeah, Resurgence.
Independence Day 2 : Resurgence. We have someone in our midst that saw that movie at his own personal expense.
It was
Wow.
a double feature.
So,
Love those.
Daniel, our newest member of the Demented Revolution, please spoil away Independence Day 2 Resurgence.
It was rough. It's not as good as the first.
And that is our segment for
And thank you.
Spoiler
I was already
alert.
expecting you just to be like, the first one was good? Yes. Okay. It was a weird, because I know they had two different scripts for this movie.
All right, for those of you who don't know, Independence Day 1 was a movie that some Hollywood producers ate a roll of Kodak and shit out. And
That speech was epic, though. Okay?
what speech?
The president's
The president's speech to,
Oh my
to
God.
5 people in Winnebago.
It was like
yeah, let's
50
go, July
people
4th.
Yes.
and some army people.
That really
Yeah.
rallied the country together.
It did.
The president right now could be talking to a park full of Winnebagos. Guess what? It doesn't affect me at all. So.
Well, they had two scripts. They had one for if Will Smith said yes, and one if he said no.
And this is part of the plot of the movie.
No. But they said no, and it ended up...
I think I would have enjoyed seeing that
I wish
more.
I would have preferred seeing Will Smith in this movie.
But okay, so Will Smith wasn't in this movie. So what happened?
Because pretty much this movie is...
Give us the wait. Let's start off. What's the premise? How much longer after they
The
vomited the
original
first one?
movie.
It's roughly 15 years, maybe, because it's the kids, the president's daughter and Will Smith's son,
So this
are grown up.
okay, so this is
Aw.
only set in 2010. Didn't the first movie come out in 1995?
Like, roughly, yeah.
So this movie's about the past.
Yes, from today.
Okay, no, sorry, go ahead.
But they added in an extra kid that he's all grown up, Liam Hemsworth,
Yes.
right? And they have a little beef between Will Smith's son and Liam Hemsworth.
Hemsworth.
Typical.
Okay.
Typical. Sounds already.
Yeah,
beefs.
during training, they had an
What are they
accident.
training for?
They were training to be fighter pilots,
Just like Dad.
just like that.
Okay, so when the movie starts, what's going on? Have we won the war officially?
It starts, we've won the
was
war.
there a war? 'Cause
There
I
was
thought
a
it-
war.
I
There was
thought
a
it
war.
ended at the first movie.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it turns out there was a war, and then we took all their technology and adapted it into society.
Okay.
And the whole world everyone is happy. No more war between us.
Mm-hmm.
And
So there's world peace now.
it's world peace, roughly, yeah.
Okay.
And then we've
Except
taken
for
all
the-
their laser technology and made these giant things on the moon and all over our satellite systems.
Okay, so we've used their technology in order to increase ours. Okay, that's
Yes.
pretty cool.
So, Will Smith's son ends up being the captain of some freedom fighter little group. It's fun. Every country.
Why?
has,
Why is he a freedom fighter? What
So-
if
so we
everything's-
haven't won?
If everything's
That's what I'm
good,
saying.
But
what are
it's-
they fighting?
They
freedom
They
for?
made like this coalition of every country sends their best fighter pilot
To where?
They went to the moon for some
To the moon.
for a ceremony.
Send their fighter pilots to the moon.
It's because they were celebrating it was like 20 years.
It
of,
already sounds
after
great.
20 years of them winning the war.
Because that's what we do. Rub it in the face. Yes, we're going to the moon. We won. Pew, pew.
And then it turns out everyone that, you know how in the first movie, how the aliens were psychic or psychotic, whatever you call it.
What?
You know how
What
they,
is happening here?
You remember how they would talk to that one guy?
Yes, I remember they had like a telepathic link or something like that. Yeah.
Anyone that was touched with the link, they get these horrible nightmares, and they see this circle with a line in it, which ends up
Which means no swimming.
it actually means enemy. You'll find that out later. But so the whole movie starts, and you see they're getting ready for the ceremony, and this giant spaceship shows up at the moon, and it's this big robot, like crazy, looks like the Eye. It looks just like one of the paintings that a Zimbabwe warlord had drawn because he had a dream.
Okay.
Yeah, there's this whole thing about
Does the movie go as choppy as the story you're telling?
well,
I'm having a hard time here.
This sounds a little.
Because you just threw in a Zimbabwe warlord, and I'm like, where did that guy come from? Last I knew, our fighter pilots were on the moon for some bizarre reason.
Now we're in Zimbabwe.
there's this
And
whole,
why do they need fighter pilots on the moon? Is there no gravity?
want me to tell you
they
the
just
whole movie
can't
scene
they
by
just send
scene? Is that
people?
what you're looking
But
for?
No.
can't they
no.
send people up to the moon without planes? And they could just jump because there's no gravity. Wee, they don't need planes.
Yeah,
What
no,
send
they
fighter
do
pilots up
this-
there for?
flying thing, but the thing
Into
shows
this
up.
flying thing.
The thing shows up, and then the whole council, and it's funny. The president
So the
of the United
aliens-
States is a woman.
So
Shocking.
what?
Oh.
Yeah,
This is
So
definitely
the president of the
science
United States
fiction.
can be black, but not a woman.
exactly. So it turns,
Oh my God!
it turns out it was what's her name from House? House's his girlfriend.
Of course.
He's had a couple. Are you talking about Lisa Edelstein?
Are you talking about the
Sela
hooker?
Ward? Is it Sela
Oh, Celia Ward.
Sela Ward.
Okay, so yeah, she's the president. Go ahead.
Yeah. So they end up deciding there's an alien ship. What should we do?
They decide that when
What do
they
you
see
think?
it.
Yes. Right
So
when
the-
it shows up. What do you think?
They're like, hey,
What do you
I
think we should
think-
do? Should we talk to it? Should we wait and see what it does?
Now they're saying this after they have just been celebrating the fact that they kicked their asses.
Yes.
So should we talk to it? Do you think this
Well,
thing showed up going,
well,
what the fuck?
Turns out they do a vote, and some countries are like,
Man, so these aliens are patient.
well, they're just standing there. It's not attacking.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're just patient.
Okay.
They didn't realize from the first time when the 75 things were just standing there that eventually decided, like, God, this is going to be different this time. What is this, Jack Bauer in 24? Sure,
So,
you saved the president last year, but not this year.
What do we do? What do we do if aliens ship shows up?
Go to work?
Vote on it.
No, they shot it. They blew the hell out of it. No life signs. They're like, we won, and everyone goes on with the celebration.
Did they?
Wow.
And
so
they
they
continued
did
the party.
shoot it. Wow.
They
Okay.
they just straight blow it up.
We ain't waiting this time.
Jeff Goldblum was.
That is
He
fantastic.
wanted. He had to go see what it was because him.
Typical Jeff Goldblum. He's always got to digging through rubbish.
Okay. So
Yeah, and you end up finding out Will Smith's son or his girlfriend she's
Was-
no
was
longer a
flying the
stripper.
spaceship.
No, she's no longer
Damn
a
it.
stripper. She's a doctor now. Yes.
15 years have done her
Yeah.
well.
wait.
She
Is
went
this
to
still
school.
Vivica Fox?
But let's be
it
fair.
was, it
Let's be
was.
fair. This is pretty much all the career trajectories of all strippers. They all eventually
After
do become
you
doctors.
survive an alien invasion, yeah, why
Yeah.
not? Time to live.
I remember
Time to
when
go for it.
the first aliens attacked, and I thought that was one of the most realistic parts of the first one was when she couldn't find a babysitter and still had to go to the strip joint because everything was still open
Well,
and running like
see,
normal
I saw
on the day
first
the
movie
aliens
before I
fucking
saw the
showed up.
second one.
That's- it's possible.
So it turns out she just went to pick up her paycheck, and the boss talked her into working.
Aha,
That was
okay.
what they
Well,
said.
you know
in the
what? He
movie.
was a smooth talker.
Didn't we
Like,
just talk
Hey,
about?
I just came to pick up my paycheck because I think it's the end of the world. Hey, why don't you jump up on the pole there? A couple more dances. Oh, I can't say no to you, Tony.
Wayne,
Tony, I like
didn't we just talk about Green Inferno and the guy who was masturbating in the corner? He was about to die, and he was like, "I'm gonna go for it." So obviously, there's a market.
He was
for
in
this.
the.
There's a market.
Well, the
for-
funny thing is, that guy from Green Inferno was in the strip club in Independence Day, masturbating in the corner.
Still in the corner. Still in the corner.
Turns out he wasn't just relieving his stress; he was just a serial masturbator.
He just needed it. Okay, so she's a doctor now. Will Smith's son.
Is like he's the captain of the fighters.
Yes. Okay.
That fight on the moon.
They fought on and around the moon, yes.
So they blew the hell out of this.
They blow the hell out of it.
They
okay?
blow the
Just
hell out of the
literally.
spaceship.
What would be great is if they came and like, "Hey guys, we come in peace," and they just blow it up. Make
It
that
turns out-
Earth people the nasty ones.
Yeah, it wasn't trying to hurt us, but
It was not.
It was not, because then right after that comes this giant spaceship, bigger than
It's mom.
no.
So its mother shows up.
It's the size of the Atlantic Ocean,
Ah.
Not the Pacific,
not the Pacific, because it actually lands on the Atlantic Ocean, and
and it's for perfect fit.
of course, of course,
Where'd our ocean go?
And,
Damn
and
you!
Jeff Goldblum's dad has to be out there fishing, right?
Does he die? Please, 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 please.
Gets banged up pretty bad. but-
Oh. A spaceship lands on top of him and he still
no.
survives.
Wayne, can you at least listen to the plot before you
No.
just totally rip it apart? You're just like, it's dumb. It's dumb.
It was
It's dumb.
bad. It was bad.
Okay, so it is bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
like they show how Area 51 has grown, and
Okay.
they have
It's
like
Area 52 now.
it's still 51, and they have like at least 20 aliens all captured. And as the ship was getting
Was
closer,
Elf in there? That would be great
That
if
would
Elf
have been
was in
awesome.
there.
I would pay to see Elf.
And Superman, because he's an
Okay.
alien. Stupid alien.
But
Alien blood.
as the ship was becoming closer, all the aliens started jumping around, and they're all screaming.
Like monkeys in a cage.
That's what I'm thinking in my mind.
Yeah, so
Were they making that sound too? Throwing their poop.
like before the aliens even showed up, what's his name? Bill Pullman. He ends up locking himself in with an alien, and
Typical Bill Pullman.
yeah, he lets it talk through him. He's like, "Find out what you can."
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
This movie sounds tremendous.
it was horrible.
Okay, so just
So are we expecting Academy Awards? What are we expecting? All around for everything?
It wasn't good.
So
Okay,
One
can
out
you?
of 10. 1 out of 10. What do you
Yeah, from 1 to 10.
From 1 to 10.
10 being the worst movie you've ever seen, 1 being the absolute worst movie you've ever
It's
seen.
watchable. I'll give it a 6.
Everything's
A
watchable
6.
if you have
6
sight.
out of 10.
Way to
Okay.
insult our blind folk out there.
Okay, so you give it a 6.
Because there's this whole thing with the Queen.
Well, I'll tell you what.
They have
I'll
their
stop for a
eyes.
second. You rate this movie a 6. Give me another movie that you rate a 6 so I can compare.
Another action movie.
The action movie.
That you would rate a 6.
That
So
was-
I can say, okay, it's as good as this. Because this is a scale. Did you rate this 6 out of a 1 to 100 scale?
No.
All right, so was it better than part 1 or was it worse?
It was worse than part 1.
Okay.
And what was number 1 rated in your scale?
Yeah. what
Number
was it?
1, I'll give it a 7, 8.
Wait, what?
A 7 or
Yes.
8. He's
Wait, so
yeah.
you're saying the first movie, Independence Day, you're rating an 8, and the second movie you're rating a 6, but you're saying this one was better than the first,
It
or no?
wasn't
Was
No,
not
worse.
It was not better.
I gotcha. I
Okay.
thought for a second that it was like, what are you doing? All right.
Okay, how about this? Why don't you say some of the good parts of the movie and some of the bad parts? So what were your favorite parts of the movie?
When they went to war and you actually see the new alien ships, they all look crazy. Our ships are different now. They're all like alien.
X-Fighters.
Okay.
Out, yeah.
Any good moments of
pimped out.
dialogue or good characters?
There was a great moment where one of the aliens, like, who was it? Someone punched an alien. They tried to pull a Will Smith and they failed. The alien ended up just wrecking them.
Okay.
That was funny. There was
How long was this movie?
like 2 hours.
2 hours.
Ay,
And
ay,
there's
ay.
3 seconds of good stuff.
Okay.
No, there was some stuff.
Okay.
Like, turns out they have a queen and she has this badass body armor suit that she puts on.
Now, when you say queen, like as in humans have a queen or the aliens have a queen?
Meaning, as a queen bee has a.
So there's bees in this movie too.
They are bees, pretty much.
Aliens
Okay.
are bees.
Yes.
Spoiler.
But
do
the
they talk?
stupidest thing is
Do they ever pour honey on anybody?
no.
What?
Like, the stupidest thing is their whole thing is they suck the cores out of our planet or out of any planet to fuel their ships. That's their whole
Okay.
reason for coming here.
to fuel their ships.
So just
okay.
they basically need gas. They're running out of
Pretty
gas.
much.
It's like we gotta get home. Shit, get the planet to get gas.
Yeah. So they pretty much
Maybe, do you think maybe they should be smart enough to come up with a new technology, a cleaner burning fuel?
they have lasers and stuff.
I do have lasers.
That's how. So lasers power their spaceships.
So-
no, Dan, you're not listening to me.
Molten lava powers their space.
I
Do these aliens talk? Do you hear them talk?
They don't. It's all psychic.
okay.
Or they
Okay,
just kind
so
of squint at each other.
They all
so what are some of the what are some of the worst what are some of the worst elements in this movie then? So there's some good fighting
Oh,
moments.
I'm
and stuff
sorry.
like
I
that.
thought those were the worst elements.
No. So what are some of the things that you, not necessarily anybody else, you were like, or you didn't really like, or you thought they could have done better, or maybe like a character who should have stayed in the second or should have been left off.
They brought everyone into this movie. Even
Everybody.
the guy that the crazy guy from Area 51 with the long hair.
Yeah.
Huh?
Brent Spiner.
He was in a coma the whole time between the last movie and this movie.
Huh?
And
He was
decides
the
to
he was
wake
the
up.
He pops out?
He was the doctor in the first one that was like, we don't understand how this UFO works. It's just 2 bucket seats and a gear shift in the middle. We can't figure it out. It's been here for 50 years. Oh, I hated that movie.
Okay.
But he did a good job though.
He's Data from Star Trek.
Yeah,
Next
yeah.
Was
Generation.
he Data?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's Data.
Yeah, he is.
I don't remember that.
Mind blown.
Yeah.
Now it all makes sense. Now you see why he was in a coma. He was just powered down.
All right, so the ending though, is it the same way? They figure out how to destroy one, then they all blow up and they're winning. Woo!
That does it leave room for a sequel?
There will be a sequel.
Does an alien probed crazy man defeat the aliens?
No. Of course, because this whole movie is revolving the trio of kids that grew up together,
Mm-hmm.
they end up saving the day.
Oh,
Because it comes down to
Typical children.
that first spaceship that showed up was here to help us, and we shot it down. And it's the last of its species.
Nice. We done genocide.
Well,
nice.
turns out somehow Paul, what's his name, Goldblum knew that this one piece from the spaceship we needed to keep, and when they cut it open, the alien came out.
okay. So
Is that right?
Yeah, it's a big ball. It looks like
What's this thing? And everybody's just kicking it around the whole movie. Finds someone says, "Hey, let's cut this thing open." And this guy inside, God damn, we gotta let you out of there. I couldn't breathe.
no, but like pretty much she recruits them for after they end up killing the queen. Which the queen, her armor has its own force field, and they do some weird stuff with that.
And how do they kill the queen? Spoiler.
Spoiler? You want to know?
If you honestly
We
think I'm
spoiled
going to go
everything.
spend any money on this movie, you are sadly
spoiled
mistaken.
You're
everything.
gonna
friend.
watch it.
Go ahead.
You're
I'll
gonna
probably watch it, but there's no way I will.
Pretty much the two kids end up. Well, they're not even kids anymore. I don't even remember his name from the movie. Jesse Usher and Liam Hemsworth. They steal 2 of the alien ships, and then they become part of the hive that's protecting the queen. They flip on the overdrive and flip around and end up breaking the psychic link, and then they shoot the shit out of her.
Oh my god.
It was stupid. Like, they shoot her in her ass. Her ass was her weakness. Like, where her tentacles come
Just
out
like
of her
any
butt.
woman.
Yeah.
Oh my
Aim for the butt.
god. No.
Cannot
don't do
wait
that.
to see this.
Yeah.
So a lot of
Asterix,
ass
don't
play is
try
what you're
this.
saying in this movie.
Don't try this at home, revolters.
Yeah.
Don't
And then
try
the ball
this.
thing was like, you are the only ones that have ever killed the queen. Like, we need you to go and help exterminate them. So now it's like, we're going to take the fight to the aliens and destroy them.
Okay.
For the next movie.
Okay.
So it was another one of those stupid, like, super simple ways to kill somebody, and everybody in the universe is now amazed. Like, you're the first one who ever did that.
No one's ever killed
We
the
never
queen.
thought about shooting them in the ass before.
But no, the worst part is, all right, they're drilling to our core.
Yes.
They have 2 minutes left when they finally start fighting the queen. Okay, 2 minutes before they get to our core, we're all dead.
And fill up.
When they kill the queen,
Diesel.
another queen from across the universe summons the ship to come to her. So the ship stops drilling, takes all the stuff, and like, all right, we're heading back home because you killed the queen.
So,
Okay. Now,
let me guess. At that point, did you hear one of those things like in the beginning of Flintstones, like, and everybody's just like leaving work, like punching out.
okay. I do have a logical question. If they were drilling the entire time, like, I mean, we have enough problems with fracking causing earthquakes. Did we not get any earthquakes from them nearly
There-
reaching the core?
When it came into our atmosphere and landed, sort of. there
On
was-
top of the Atlantic Ocean.
No,
yeah.
no, but drilling. We didn't notice?
No, we knew. The way they knew was funny though, because there was this one boating crew out in the middle of the Atlantic, and they were about to go for this treasure in a boat that was $100 million. The thing shows up, starts drilling, they lose it. They end up losing the boat, so they're all depressed, and they're drinking, and one of the guys gets a call from the government, and they're like, "We need you to tell us what's going on there and like find out what they're doing." And the guy's like, "We'll do it for $100 million." And the guy gets on the phone and he's like, "Yeah, for $100 million." They're like, they said they'll pay it. All the guys are drunk as shit, like, "All right, let's go," and they end up figuring out they're drilling. But it's
Wow.
Okay, so...
Okay, here's a question I have for you. Because these movies are famous for, the guys who do these movies are famous for destroying national landmarks and whatever. What famous landmarks were destroyed in Independence Day? Golden Gate Bridge, the Statue of Liberty, the biggest ball of twine in North Dakota,
honestly, I don't even remember because
the moon.
So probably nothing.
because there was a big tidal wave thing, but they really weren't attacking us.
So people just got wet. Like,
Pretty
oh,
much.
geez, my
Well,
new
a lot of
suede
people-
jacket is ruined.
A lot of people died. There was like pretty much.
Did they show what happened to Texas? Because didn't we nuke it in the first movie?
No, they did not.
They did. We nuked Texas in the first movie. Remember? Because they that was one of the things. Like, let's nuke the aliens. They set up the nuclear bomb,
Yeah.
leveled Texas, and the alien ship. Nothing happened. Right?
Yeah, they didn't.
It was something in Texas that they did. See, that would have been fun to see people come out of Texas with like 3 arms and 1 eye, being like, "Rah, it's your fault."
Have a horror spin-off.
Okay, so this movie is a 6 for you, and the original is between a 7 and an 8?
Yeah,
Is that it?
that's about it.
And that does it for spoilers. And the time has come for us all to bid you a fond farewell. But before we do, it's time for plugs and other stuff. So I would like to plug Ben Sounds, bensounds.com for all of your music and interstitial needs. Anything that you need, literally anything that you need, bensounds.com can fulfill it. Anything. I am talking. The sky is the limit with bensounds.com. We'd also like to thank BBC Audio for providing us with some comedy samplings that you have heard throughout this show. Shannon, anything you'd like to share?
Just want to plug Birth Movies Death for being awesome like usual. I got a lot of the news from them and Entertainment Weekly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Joe.
Subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, and like us on Facebook.
Danny.
I would like to thank them for making Independence Day 2.
And that is it for us at Demented Revolution. Until next time, we bid you adieu.
Adieu.
Farewell.
Hasta luego.
You have reached the end of the internet. To continue listening, please turn the internet over and press play. Thank you.